So this video is going to be a little bit different than all of my other videos where it's not necessarily me, traveling, going anywhere with Jenna, doing anything too fun. This video is going to be more about where I am in my life today and maybe where you are in your life too. I feel as though most of my audience or most of my people who are watching or most of the people who follow me on social media platforms are most likely student athletes or athletes of some form. Maybe not necessarily a student anymore. So yes, the title of this video is I'm not good at anything and I don't know what I'm doing with my life. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that's exactly where I feel right now. And maybe it's where some of you guys feel too. Now I say that due to the fact that all my life I've grown up on just focusing on how to become a professional athlete, how to be a pro, what's the next step that I need to do to be a pro. All of these things that are focusing on what I need to do to succeed in life as an athlete. Not seeing that there's more to life than just being an athlete. With that being said, am I still chasing the life of being a professional athlete? Yes. On the other hand, what happened? What happened? What happened? It's okay. It is okay. Okay, go play. Go. I do feel as though there's much more to life than only identifying as an athlete. Now let me explain the title of I'm not good at anything. Now I don't know about all of you, but for me, I have focused so much on succeeding in sport that I have not allowed myself to focus on other areas and other skills of life. I have no work experience and I don't know what the next step in my life is if it was to not be a professional athlete. Now who knows, I may be alone in this situation and none of you guys may feel as though you are in the same shoes. You may all have your life figured out and know exactly what you are going to do if you're not going to be a professional athlete. And if that's the case, I want to be the one to say to you, congratulations, because you are exactly where I want to be. On the other hand, if you're like me and don't know what skills you have and don't know where you belong in life, then let's take this journey together. Now, as I look into the real world, I begin to see different career paths that really don't spark my interest, which is okay. At least I feel as though it's okay. I feel as though the concept of going to school for 4 years, getting a degree, and then entering the workforce is something that is thrown down our throats day in and day out. Heading into the next phase of life is something that's gonna happen whether you're ready or not. I've gone through school these past 4 years, and to be honest, I don't really see myself fulfilling a job that requires my degree in the slightest. But I just feel as though there's more to life. I'd like to explore that with you. Now the other day I got off a phone call with my dad. We had this same conversation. What can I do? What if I put all this time and effort into being a professional athlete? And you know what? God's plan was not for me to become a pro. Then what do I do? What skills do I have? I really began to think to myself, began to understand that skills are not something that we're born with. Skills are something that we develop over time. The same way that you and I are good at our sports, that's a skill in itself that was developed over time. You see, and I feel as though the concept of developing a skill is not something that's taught, it's just something that's seen. So with that being said, I wanted to be the one to come here to tell you, don't feel lost and don't feel alone. Because I think the same way that you develop the skill of being an athlete, you can develop a skill in life. Skills can be misinterpreted for what we have as soft skills and then hard skills. These are the things that I don't feel as though are taught. Let's break down the difference. A soft skill is people skills, problem solving, you're creative. Those are all great skills to have. You can use your soft skills as something that you're gonna have a base on. Here are deeper examples of hard skills. You can be a great writer. You can be good in marketing. You can have computer skills. You can be good at stocks. You can be good in finance. This is my last semester in school and I'm just now realizing this. To some people this video may not be interesting. It may not at all really be too beneficial or educating to you. But if it is, I just want you to know that you're not alone. If you are interested in learning about how to develop a skill, there's tons of ways out there. You can follow a course, follow community groups on Facebook, find people who are like-minded just like you and I. But I figured it'd be nice to share my side because I know there's people who feel as though they don't know what they're doing next. Think about it. Learning how to play a sport is pretty difficult and you've done it. You have done it. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that learning a new skill has to take you away from plan A of being a professional athlete, but I am saying that I think it's good to develop another skill in life that will also allow you to explore different avenues of life. You don't know what you don't know until you know it. I'll end on that. I hope this video helps somebody because you're not alone.